A follow-up to that about your the blade of your stick and whatnot. We were talking about this a little bit off camera. I think it's a good time for you to share that. So we noticed that you use a max height blade. And at least from my perspective, I feel like more defensemen typically use that than forwards do. But you have a good reason for why you use it, and so why don't you get into that and share what you have planned for the future as well.
Yeah, so I think my blade's max, like you said, and it's like extra stiff. And just like the reason for that is just because of the intense like impact that like just face off tips, and all that stuff. That's why it keeps, like it just keeps breaking at the blade. So that's kind of why I wanted to move to that max blade, but also just like tipping pucks, um, taking face offs, like all that kind of stuff. Like it just helps like so much with that area. But I think I don't know, just talking with a lot of people, like I've been really thinking about, kind of just moving it down just a little bit because it helps with your shot apparently. So I'll be trying that a little bit in the summer. And something a lot of guys find weird about my stick is like the shaft is like towards the bottom. It's like kind of hexagonish. So it's just really like it's a lot thicker towards the bottom. So if like you were to like feel all the way like up the stick, you'd notice like this how it gets like a little bulkier towards like kind of like the CCM logo. Um, and that's just like for draws too. Like I like feeling like that kind of shape like around my hand and stuff for sticks. So
Oh yeah, like when your right hand is down, like when you're
down,
taking face
yeah,
off. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
obviously. Yeah.
So I think it's an ASV1 build, like tax AS. Is that what it was called, right?
The
Yeah.
AS1.
Yeah, the AS1 or ASV. Yeah, AS1, I think. I think
Okay.
that's what it is.
There's
So,
both. There's the ASV was well, I think it was the AS5, but um yeah, the AS1 was obviously the older one. That was like circa 2019, I think was when it came
yeah.
to retail.
I believe the ASV or ASV1 was the first time that they had that like little bit thicker towards the
Yeah,
bottom, like that little
Yeah.
bit
that's
blob.
what I'm using. Like that's what I'm using. I think it was around 2022 or 2023. Like that came out. I think Bergeron was using it too, and I was like, that's kind of like what I got fitted for at the factory, and I was like, okay, like let's run with this thing.